Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are
Happy Healthy Vegan.
So we're coming at you today out of our tent here in Catalina Island.
Yeah, we're making our own kind of self-styled yoga retreat.
Or is it a working vacation? I'm not sure.
A little bit of both. When I came here last time, it was 2 years ago, and it was by myself, the only time I ever came by myself.
Wow.
And that was the year I discovered yoga, basically.
That's it, really?
And I have this place I like to go to. It's a little hike from here, about half an hour it takes to go up this beautiful ocean bluff cliff. You see those most beautiful sunsets if you go up at that time, which I like to do. And yeah, I started doing my yoga up there 2 years ago. And I started having like some kind of profound moments, and from then on I took my yoga more seriously. It was just something I was just doing maybe once in a while, not with any kind of regular basis.
It seemed like last night this guy had an epiphany. I was trying to film him and he's like, hey!
It's that untangible. It's developing one's spirituality in a serious, concentrated manner. It's a discipline that's been done for thousands of years. Why? There's got to be something to it. Yeah, I kind of left off what happened here 2 years ago. I kind of had this vision of myself being a sort of teacher or guru. I didn't quite understand what kind of message I was getting from the yoga, but I realized when I came and did my yoga up there last night, that was a really heavy yoga too, really deep one.
Yeah.
And I realized I'm a different person now than I was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I felt the same exact way.
Yeah, we're always talking about how we like to make ourselves better people, we're trying to improve.
We're working on.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's a lifelong process. And I realized last night, for the first time, it's kind of heavy, it's like, wow, I have a spiritual practice. It's something I've never had before. I mean, I've had spirituality, I've had spiritual moments, most people do. My life's been transformed by having one, by having a regular daily yoga practice.
Yeah, and it all started because when you were here alone, a lot of times you're like, okay, in the morning and the night, we'll do yoga. And when you came back, you're like, wow, doing yoga every morning, every night was really great. I want to keep that going.
Yeah.
Which, strangely, that kind of happened to me at Woodstock, since I was doing yoga every morning there. When I came back to Long Beach, I wanted to start going to the Bluff every day. I'm like, okay, so they're not teaching Kundalini at the Bluff, but I just want to do any yoga every day. And especially doing it outdoors is the best. Like we were doing yoga over here looking at the ocean this morning, sitting on the sand is like, this is totally how it should always be. And
Angie did mention a word there, Kundalini yoga. It's too much for us to get into here. There's different styles of yoga, like Hatha and stuff like that, and Bikram, and our style is Kundalini, and that's what we're talking about.
One of the lesser followed.
Yeah, it's not as popular, but it's very deep, quick acting sort of yoga.
Yeah, so doing Kundalini up there on the bluff while sun is setting.
Yeah.
And then every Kundalini class always ends with this song called Long Time Sunshine.
It's a little song to the sun.
Yeah, so like getting to sing that is the last moments as the sun went behind the cloud. And then I was like, a part of me wanted to film that for you guys, and I was like, no, I want to be in this moment. And for me, that's what I really have discovered. That yoga has helped me to be in the moment so much more, and to fully appreciate the moment instead of always thinking of the next moment or the moment a week away or a year away. Like my whole life, I think I've always tended to live in the future. But yoga, and especially something about Kundalini, the way that Yogi Bhajan brought Kundalini yoga to America in the 60s, I think he kind of saw how Americans are, and we're not really willing to sit still and meditate like Evan Rock style so much. So having an active yoga actually helps people that have an active brain kind of balance, be more in that moment. And especially when the yoga is a little more difficult, I think it keeps you more in that moment because you're just trying to keep up. So for me, having practiced Kundalini yoga now for a couple years is helping me to still my mind and be in the moment. And I've just noticed it multiple times on our camping trip.
Yeah, Kundalini yoga, compared to others, because I practice others too when I go to free yogas on the Bluff in Long Beach, and it's a very, Kundalini is a more, I would describe it, a very more meditative, spiritual centered, focused yoga. Not to say others are not, but
they all are or can be.
Yeah, Kundalini even more so than the others that I've tried. But you know, we've talked about the inner game gains from our yoga, but there's obvious physical gains well too.
Yeah, and that's why I still really love taking all the Hatha classes on the Bluff, and you know, why I still practice Hatha even on my own. Like this morning, you know, we wake up, we've been in this tent for 10 hours on the hard ground, and you know, I'm stiff, you know, my body's not used to it, so getting to do those kinds of stretches, long stretches and twists, and you know, forward folds and everything, it really helps, you know, my older bones.
Yeah, we do it and like, we're good now. Yeah, we're achy when we get up.
Better. I could still stretch a little more, but I already know we're gonna have another sesh
tonight. Yeah, so we kind of kept it mellow. And being a runner, you know, legs get sore. I've designed my morning, my daily Kundalini practice with that in mind. It kind of addresses all the leg muscles of mine that get sore, and also the spiritual things I want to work on too. So for me, it's like a perfect complement to being a runner. I can't tell you how happy I'm doing yoga. Like, I could be a better runner if I put those yoga hours into running. Cool, but I don't think I'd have the inner game gain, so it's not going to happen. I'm going to keep my yoga practice going strong.
Totally. You thought you were going to run today, but it wasn't foggy.
Yeah, I actually might. I might go do some trail running up here, but probably not for too long because it's kind of warm.
Yeah, the sun's just really direct right now.
But it's all about being balanced, and for me, yoga, running, everything is all this perfect balance. It works out for me the way I do it.
Awesome. So if you guys have some sort of daily yoga or weekly yoga practice, you can tell us about it.
Please
share. Down below.
Yeah, what kind of yoga practice, what school it is,
like the video if you're into it, share it with your friends. Stay subscribed for more vegan and other entertainment.
Inner game related things.
From Ryan and I here on Happy Healthy Vegan. And until next time, keep it chill, baby.
Keep it chill.